this black little speck of dust, and put her in the land of opportunity. Is that what you think? Okay, I see how you think. No, that's not what happened. We met in China. Okay? We both met in China. Cora, please don't read those toxic comments. They want to get into your skin. I know. But sometimes you just have to clear some things up. Like the other day, I was hearing that you have taken all his money. You have taken all his money. It's 1 year post divorce. Can we just leave divorce in the past, please? I paid that man $50,000. He did not give me one dime. I had to settle him after divorce. Okay? $50,000 is what I paid that man. The man who saved me from my jungle and put me in the land of opportunity. In the land of the free and the home of the brave, justice was served, and I paid the father of my children $50,000. So if you are getting it twisted that, you know, he saved me, then you have another thing coming. I cannot even live in America for $1 million. Girl, it's not easy here. It's not easy here. It looks sweet and everything, but it's not easy. I'm sorry so many people are so ignorant, sadly. I'm related to many of them, but try every day to explain to them. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate you. These things aren't always always as they assume. No, they are not. Not everybody. America is beautiful. It's a beautiful place. We thank God for His grace. We thank God for His opportunities. We give God the glory. We have taken our time to clean up my reputation as much as possible. Please don't stop. If you see any fake page, Cora Obidi Queen, Cora Obidi nice, cute queen, whatever nonsense name that they've used, please report that page. Please report that page. Nobody picked me from the land of opportunity, from the land of the Africans, where we are doing ho 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 in the jungle. Nobody picked me to the land of opportunity. So please don't be foolish. Be guided. Be guided, okay? Be guided. And if there's anybody who is in your life right now who is believing that they are the reason why you are where you are, thank you, Falon Nika. Thank you so much for 500 stars. I just had to clear. I have to clear it. I have to clear it. What's today's date? Today's date is second. This the 256. On this day, I gave no a couple about a month ago. I don't know the exact day. I gave $50,000 to my ex-husband. Yes, I gave $50,000. We met in China. He did not come to save me, like a like a like a because you know me, I don't like to talk. So people always assume no, I'm the local. What do you think that is going on here? Can't you contact Facebook and tell them if you can't report the page? I am trying my best. I'm still gonna try my best tonight. I'm trying my best as it is. I'm doing the best that I can. I wish people knew you were traveling for dance before him. I wish people knew as well. I wish people knew that I had toured all over basically almost every country in Africa and most countries in the Middle East before I met him. I wish people didn't think that he saved me like the Jesus angel God and he made me like he said. Thank you, MD Esosa. You can still fight for the kids. They need their mom. I have my kids. My kids are with me right now. I have my kids. Every time I'm not live, I'm with my kids. You'd best believe that I am when I have them. Stop buying into these fake pages. Stop doing all these nonsense. Stop it. Stop giving these people my money, because I am the person who's creating the content. These people are lying and monetizing my videos. How come no one is saying that the other party is the? But why? How come no one's talking about the 50,000 that I gave him? How come no one's saying it? Not all African Americans are ignorant. We were told lies about Africans, and we all saw on TV was feed the hungry children. But I never believed what I saw. We have just as many issues here. The best part about America is that African Americans fought their rights, which led to many minorities gaining their rights as well. Females in America are treated better than most countries. We love you here in America as well. You are international. Love you, Queen. Females are treated better, but like with my own situation, what would you say my situation is? Would you say that I was treated better to have given my ex $50,000 upon divorce, even after he left me at 10 days postpartum? Is that fair? Sharon Dionalis Holder, thank you so much for 500 stars. Cora, stay strong. I know you're trying, and I don't allow anyone steal your joy. They're not rich. Their generation no rich. Why did you give it to him? I don't understand. Because it was a court order. It was a severance. What do they call it? What did the lawyers call it? After they milked. Basically, when you get divorced, this is what I'll tell you for free from my divorce. Thank you, MDS Sosa. Nobody is winning in divorce except the lawyers. They're going to pitch you guys against each other. They're going to pitch you against each other. No one is winning. No one is winning divorce except the lawyers. When I was tired, I had been milked from March till December. And in the beginning of this year, the start of the new year, I said to my lawyer, I said, I want to stop these lawyers. Like, I want to just, why can't I just be divorced? I'm not the first person in America to be divorced. How come I'm spending almost $100,000 to be divorced? And at the end of the day, I'm still having to pay this man who left me 10 days after pregnancy $50,000. What am I paying you for? Do you know what this man did? He called the other lawyer. Two of them shook head together. Before you know it, they blocked my account. They blocked my account that I don't want to pay the money. I didn't have money to pay for laundry for my girls' clothes. I didn't have money to pay for food. They went and they blocked my account. So nobody is winning, except those lawyers. Be very careful. When you want to get divorced, go to the courthouse by yourself. Get a divorce paper and get divorced by yourself. Because nobody wins except the lawyers. They're the ones who go. In the middle of my divorce, my lawyer went on vacation with my money. Yes, he went on vacation. I don't know where he went to, but he enjoyed himself very well. Next time, you open your eye before you marry in America. Miss Gloria Bangura, thank you for 500 stars. Love you. Appreciate you. Val Ocharo, thank you for 1,000 stars. Love you. Copyright your content and their pages will get cancelled. You got this, girl. Fight like hell. Never give up. Copyright my content. How? I need help. So yes, that is America for you. Do not, when you want to get divorced, do not go the lawyer route. I had no choice because in my situation, what had happened was so sad, and you guys witnessed everything and how my literal child was taken away from my breast and fed formula on somebody's couch. You guys witnessed everything. So I had no choice but to use a lawyer to, get my child back so that I don't run mad or crazy after someone has separated me from my child at 10 days. I can't remember how many days postpartum. So that's why I resorted to a lawyer. But if it's not a high, crazy divorce, please and please and please, please do not use any lawyer. They are just eating your money. They are just eating your money. Thank you, Benedict Savage. Thank you for 5,000 stars. Do not eat and use any lawyers. Their own is just to put you guys' head together. Smash it. Smash it. I lost close to $100,000 on lawyers. I still had to pay $50,000 to my ex-husband for giving me sperm to give birth to my 2 children. I, till today, have lost all those monies. And guess who is losing? Guess who is losing? June and Athena. Those are the people losing. Not anybody. Nobody is winning. I'm not winning. Am I winning? Did I win anything? Nope. What did I win? Bills, 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 and more bills. The only people that are winning are who? The lawyers. The only people losing are your children. The money you can save for your children's college, you use it to be fighting. And now me get power pass. Now me get power. Power pass power. Black power. White power. Power versus power. Whoosh. White versus black. Whoosh. Let's see who is the better race. Whoosh. Yeah, now we they win. Now we they win. Whoosh. All the people that are in your ear telling you, fight. You can do this. When the lawyer bills come, what do? They go to their tents. Oh, Israel. Everybody on your own. Everybody jackpot. Everybody fly come out to all their tents. You where you they fight. Bish. Hey, now me win. No, now we win. Hey, black versus white. Bish. All the love out the window, out the door. Celeste, Awuya, thank you for 800 stars. Love you. All the love out the door. The only people that win are the lawyers. They will do anything to keep you fighting. They will spend their last dime. They will use a psychological manipulation. They will gaslight you. They will make sure that you are still fighting. Till today, one of the biggest things I regret is not, as soon as I found out that Justin had taken my child, I came to the house. Where are my kids? Where are my kids? My kids are gone. I've taken the children, Cora. As soon as I found out, the first thing I should have done was go straight to the courthouse, file a restraining order by myself. I was inside my house, pressing my Instagram, going live, and checking Google for lawyer until I found the one that really, really showed me Pepe. Go do your thing by yourself in the courthouse. Get a restraining order. Get your children with you. As soon as I got a restraining order, the judge already saw how sick the situation is. Who takes a child from the mother at 10 days postpartum? This is some sick shit. This man is sick. It's as soon as that happened, I got my kids back. But I waited. I waited like a fool. I waited and was giving my money to a lawyer. Now, all I will say to you is, if you're in an abusive situation, go to the courthouse and do it yourself. Represent yourself. As long as you can open your mouth and defend yourself and speak English, the law is only there for the just and the victims. The law is always there for the victims. As long as you've done nobody wrong or nobody harm, the law will always protect you. Nobody is bigger than the law in America. Nobody is. All in all, I just want to say a huge thank you to my lovers and everyone that offered me a piece of advice, everyone that was there for me. I just want to say thank you. Lawyers work together. Opposing counsel, defense counsel, they work together. They work together to make the court system smooth. So if you're thinking this one is on my side, this one is on my side, nobody's on your side. The only thing they're on your side, they're together about is how much money they can milk out of you both. Next time before you marry, you will use your sense. How much money they can milk out of both of you is what they are there for. Okay? How much money they can milk out of you. My divorce, even after begging, you shouldn't be public. I begged, I pleaded, I was on my knees. I think that the other party needed it to be public so he can become an influencer to kickstart his career as an influencer. And we give thanks to the Lord for it. But my divorce, if I learned anything from it, is that lawyers in America fear them. Fear them. They will do anything for you guys to keep fighting because that's where they eat. You have to seek justice for yourself because if you find yourself in front of a judge is going to be able to decipher. A judge has been judging for decades. For decades. The judge has been judging for decades. So if you find yourself in front of a judge, it will be just. I mean, in my own case, if I had just gone straight to the judge by myself, even if they told me to give $50,000 to my ex-sperm donor, at least I would have known that at least it was straight out of, my pocket to the servers. Not that I had to pay a couple of not hundreds, a couple of tens of thousands of dollars to the lawyer first before I still pay that money to my ex. So learn from my mistakes. Do not be like me. Go to the court by yourself, especially if there's been a police report. There's been a police officer that has come to your house and has recorded a case of domestic violence. That's all you need. That's all you need. I just needed to come here and clear up a few things because of this woman who came on here to tell me that Justin took me from the land of this to the land of opportunities. This is a beautiful land of opportunities. We bless God for the land of opportunities. But we met in Shanghai. He didn't pick me up from the TV commercials of the African people with the flies on their noses. He didn't pick me up from there, okay? And at the end of the day, I paid him $50,000 for the 4 years of spanching him and cooking him dinner. Okay? Tag a Nigerian for translation. It's raining over here. I just decided to take my time to just clear this out. If you see this video in any useless page, do me a favor and report that page. Report that page. And in America, please, if you're like me, just sign a prenup. A prenup is online. You can print it. There are free prenups. Print it out and sign it. Okay? So that nobody will come and take your newborn baby and force you to pay their rent for 2 years. A word is enough for the wise. I've decided not to go to any lawyer for anything. Ghana, nothing to talk about. There are different places and different lawyers, but for me and my experience in America, I'll tell you for free. If I had just listened to, to the people that were advising me to go to the courthouse, but I have to forgive myself. You know why? Because come on, man. I was 2 weeks postpartum. Who goes to courthouse with bleeding vagina? Who does that? I couldn't. So I need to forgive myself and stop torturing myself. Because who does that? I beg. It is what it is. Everything happened because of God. So we thank God for God. We thank God. I had to pay him. Yes, some people are thinking that he paid me. I had to pay him $50,000. Change that to naira and see how much it is. Out of pocket, I had to pay him $50,000. Please do the math. Do the mathematics, okay? But we move. Anybody that is still saying that he saved me from Ebola, he saved me from the jungle, he saved me from Africa. Eh, please use your sense. Africa is not what you've seen on TV, okay? Africa is not what you've seen on TV. It's raining and I'm having plumbing problems. Sorry, baby. Guess what? It's raining, so you don't need your water. You just go outside, put your sponge and wash your body. African style. But thank God for my lovers for holding me down. Thank you guys. My page demonetized. I don't even feel them because I love you. You guys, you hold me down. So thank you guys so much. There's a reason why the judge decided for you to pay him money. There's always a reason. It's called an equalization severance or something like that. Maybe based on our income levels or whatnot. However, if you ask me, pure. Because me, I'm still the mother. Still gotta pay my own bills. I even thought that in America, you know, women say, they never have to do this thing. But I mean, they pay. Let me pay. I paid him $50,000. And I just had to clear it out. In case somebody um was thinking, no, that they saved me from the jungle of the motherland. From the jungle that is the motherland. Okay? Yeah. I love you too. Miss Gloria, thank you so much for 500 stars. Top sand, quick love from me to you, Miss Gloria Bangura. Little drops of water make a mighty ocean. And if not for my lovers, I would probably be on the street somewhere. Now I see it's so easy for you to be homeless in LA. By the time you fall in love with somebody that way don't they go left, what are you gonna do when they tell you equalization is 50,000? You don't have money. You don't have. Imagine if I didn't have my lovers, and I have to pay somebody that money, and I have to pay rent. I have to go find a place for me and my girls to live. Else, I'll never see the girls again. That'll be the end. You just be that girl that, oh, she has some kids, but she ain't gonna see the kids because she's not put together. Oh, she an artist, she probably on drugs. That's why she can't see her daughters. That would have been my story if not for my lovers. You never know someone's story. It's easy for you to judge from the outside. God forbid that, but that would have been my story. And people will be so quick to say, I know. She's the one that twerks on Instagram like a street whore. I know she was on drugs. That's why they separated her from my children. She deserves it. This will serve as a lesson to every girl. Before you twerk, this is what is going to happen to you. They'll use me as a case study for all the girls that they want to make sure that they never express themselves. They want to hold them inside a mold. They'll use my story to harden that mold very well. I heard you were paid for the filming of Athena's birth, so it was half of his. Wow. You see? Look at them, they're here. Do you know that on Athena's birth, I put my phone to film some part of my birth? Do you know that my ex put his phone too to film her birth? We were both filming the birth of my daughter on our Facebook Live. How come I did not ask him for my own half of his money on his own channel? How come it was only my money that was now the one that was half of his? You see how these illiterate people are. How come it was not mutual? Thank you, Daniela Pearl. Thank you for 1,200 stars. Nobody gives me child support. I paid my ex $50,000. And I needed to clear this out today because I've been seeing a lot of nonsense news circulating from all these old pages, fake pages, saying, number one, I've lost custody of my kids. I have not. Thank God for that. But I had to pay over $150,000 to make sure today that I still am able to see my children. And I want the whole world to know that, so that in case somebody's thinking that no, no, one thing or two things, no, always remember that I had to pay over $150,000 in America to be able to see my kids. If not, it would have been a sad story of me going back home where I came from. Going back to where I came from because I was twerking. Why should I be twerking? It would have been a sad story of me if I didn't have the money to do all of this in America. But thank God for my lovers. This would have been my story if I didn't have you watching me, if I didn't have no support. This would have been my story. I paid $50,000 to the person who took my child from my arms 1 week postpartum. I had to pay. I had to pay to see my children in America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Stop talking about him and giving him A and R. It's easy for you to say, but I need to clear up my reputation. Seeing all the videos today that have been popping up saying I have lost custody of my kids, and it's a lot. It's a lot of horrible, horrible things going on that I just need to clear. Because it's easy for media houses to pick up your story and twist it and turn it how they like. The other one had 2 million views saying she had finally lost custody of her kids. Is she a great mother? And no, do you know how they word it? They word it like they're my own page. They word it like they are my own page. That's why I have to come here and clear out the air. Number one, I paid $50,000 to my ex to be able to see my kids. Number two, that $50,000 is also giving me the right to travel with my kids. This is America for you. Number three, I have never and will never lose custody of my children. So help me God. Number four, I wake up every day to a aberration of hate from these, I don't even want to call them, but you guys know, my lovers know. Thank you, Mabel Ubala, for 1,400 stars. Number five, this hate is responsible for the demonetization of my page till today. But we move. My lovers always got my back. Thank you, Lady Shaw Stella, for 1,000 stars. The concept of silence in the heart of injustice is what keeps the oppressor thriving. The concept of keeping quiet in the face of grand injustice is what enables these oppressors. It's what keeps them going. It's what keeps them thriving. But because I have decided to not stop being, quiet about it, So if you can learn a thing or two from my story, number one, when you are wanting, when you have been slapped a bunch of times, you've been called all sorts of names, cunt, bitch, all sorts of names, and you can't take it anymore. Go to the courthouse by yourself. Don't go and Google or get recommendation from one lawyer or the other. This is America. They will eat you raw. They will eat you dry. Everything you made from that marriage, you will be stripped of it. And at the end of the day, if you're making more than that abuser, you still pay that abuser money. Yes. Go to the courthouse yourself. As long as you can open your mouth and you have evidence of your abuse, that's all you need. You don't need any lawyer, any nonsense. In my case, I had a lawyer and I was paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for a lawyer. And they were still able to block my accounts. They blocked my accounts. At one point, I checked my account. Do you know what it said? Your account is frozen. I say, wow, all my money. Welcome to America. All my money frozen. I had laundry in the laundry machine. Even the person that was babysitting my child, at the time, I said, please, can you please give me $20 to just put inside this machine to wash these clothes? She said, no. Welcome to America. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna be able to do that. Nobody cares about you. Nobody gives a flying crocodile nyash about you. Okay? I had zero money and I was paying hundreds of thousands to a lawyer. Nobody has power above the law. Go to the court yourself. Tell them what's going on. Don't pay anybody. Don't pay anybody, because at the end of the day, I was paying. They were still able to lock my accounts. They locked my account in my face. I was begging to wash June and Athena's clothes and my clothes inside the laundry. I was begging. I had to figure it out until I said, why am I behaving like I have nobody? So I had to do the needful. I called my people and I got what I needed. But yeah, that happened. And I still had to pay $50,000 to my ex. Okay? Good. I hope you guys know that it was not, nobody saved me. Nobody saved me from the jungle of the motherland. Na me pay. I thought I was marrying husband. Na me pay. Na me pay. After they took my children from me postpartum, na me still pay 50,000. So it is what it is. Okay? I paid that. And let it be noted today, in case my children ever forget what I paid to be able to see them. All of this would have been great if I just packed my bags and went back to Nigeria. That's what everybody kept telling me, even my ex. Go back to where you are coming from. Go back. Somebody I gave 2 children. Go back to where you're coming from. Go back. That's what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to get out of their face. They wanted me out. I paid $50,000 to be able to have freedom with my children. I talked about my situation, and the same day I said something about my situation in a book, my page was demonetized. What's the coincidence of that? But you guys are watching everything real time. So if you learn anything from me, please just learn this, and learn this today. Nobody's got your back anywhere except family. Okay? Thank you, Regina Qualls. Appreciate you for 530 stars. The land of the free and the home of the brave is very cold. No one is your friend here, except you are very blessed. Like for me, I'm blessed with my lovers, you guys virtually, who literally know everything as is going. And I do this because sometimes I feel scared, even for myself and my girls. I feel scared. So I decide to share everything. Even on my last day, you guys are gonna see who, you know, you're gonna see. You're gonna see everything. That's me. That's me. I'm gonna share it. The moment I decided to be a public figure, I decided I'm gonna share it. On my last day, you guys are gonna learn something from my time on this earth. So the land of the free is cold. It's so cold outside, baby. It's so cold outside, and it's all about the Benjamin. And I paid $50,000 to my ex after everything. After he came online and said all those things, me having orgies at 4 months pregnant, all the things that he said, I still had to pay him $50,000 after all the defamation. And not only that, I had to pay my lawyer almost $100,000. Yeah. So wise up. I want to come to America. I want to America. I want to come. I want to come America. Use your brain. Wise up. Use your brain. There's no place that's sweet. There's no place that's bitter. The grass is green where you water it, man. The grass is green where you water it. Forget all this influencer thing. We'll go come outside in the evening where the golden hour. We'll go take pictures that make you be like, ooh, wow, her life must be amazing. Honey, honey, honey. The grass is green where you water it. Okay? I'm so glad that I did this speech tonight. I didn't even think I was gonna talk. I was just gonna, come live and, but somebody said something that just brought out the spirit in me. He said the way he brought me out of of poverty into the land of opportunity. It's very easy for you to judge on the outside. It's very easy. Oh, that twerking idiot. Oh, now she's now divorced, crying on Facebook every day. How the freedom day now? How you dey enjoy your freedom? It's better than being slapped and being cursed out every second of the day. It's better. I'll take it. I'll take it. If I die tomorrow, my children will know that something that was supposed to destroy me, my reputation dragged to the mud. My husband gathering people, gathering forces. Yes, 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 yes. Now is the time. Go and report a page. Go and my own that I was giving my body, my life, my soul to. The betrayal. The person that I went and took to my elders, they blessed our marriage. That was the person that was the king leader. Lying. I was having orgies. I was being paid by Nigerian men to organize orgies. Me, my own husband. No be social media boyfriend. My own husband. So life is not as slick and as rosy as we all want to paint it. Ooh, life is awesome on this side. We just make the best of every day. Tell me why you did not wait for him to sleep. You gave him what he gave you and then some. I don't understand. If you know that you see any fake page, please report the page. Report the page. I beg you, in the name of God. Report the page. Okay? Report the page. These pages are contributing to a huge mess in my life right now. Huge mess. A monkey they walk, baboon they chop. Literally, I'm the slave to these pages. They are just taking my content and putting it, monetizing it. My views are dropping, their views are increasing. Report the page for me, please. It is well. We move. Um, and he still wants to claim he's the victim because the truth is very hard for you to see. You know, when you do something that you can't believe you did it to somebody you claim to love, sometimes it's easier for you to lie to yourself. And I understand that. I understand that 100%. Sometimes it's easier for you to lie to yourself, especially when you do it in such a public place, public forum. It's easier to lie to yourself like, yeah, I'm the victim. Yeah, she was horrible. She was this, she was that. It's easier, and I understand that. I understand that. It's all good. The only thing they pay me be say I did not listen to people when they were telling me to go to the courthouse. I went and got lawyer, but I don't wanna, these are lessons, These are lessons from my life moving forward. I don't want to say that I blame myself because come on, man. I was postpartum. I was at my most vulnerable time. Who would have thought that the person I was sleeping with, who was my husband, would strike me at my most vulnerable time? Who would have thought that? Your own husband will be the person that will be saying, yes, let's create the fake sex tape. Then all the people that have hated you, maybe you blocked one person, they gather, form forth, alliance. You are going to take her down. Who would have thought it's my own husband that I married? No, no, nobody would have thought. If you told me at 16 years old, Cora, I'm a fortune teller, this is your future, I'll say, no, I don't want this future. I don't want this future. I don't want this future. So it is what it is. We move. If you read my book, you probably read everything that there is to see from my own side of the story. Um, these are the last days of having anything to do with the Dean family and the Dean name. Thank God. Um, it shocked me. No be small shock. I just want to thank God for even keeping me alive to this day. To even be able to even have this live video. To have this live video today is because of my lovers, because of my family, because of the love you guys have for me. Thank you so much. I have friends who have reached out to me. They say, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I get them on the phone. They start screaming and crying. What you happened to you, what is happening to you happened exactly to me. It happened to me, but I didn't have followers. I ended up back in Nigeria. I can't see my children for the next 18 years. I ended up back every day. I drink myself to sleep. Girls are calling me, telling me this is what happened to them. This is what would have happened to me if not for God. Girls for street, they call me, then they tell me, say, based on wetin happened to you, babe, now wetin happened to me be this so. I get son for Netherlands. I get son for Germany. I no fit see am. I no even know who I be. This is what happened to me. So you seriously need to put copyright to your content. Go, my queen, I'm trying. Oh, I'm trying my best. I don't know what I go do again. Now I understand why all these artists, them Rihanna, they all have record labels and they're signed and all because all these people stealing my content is crazy, man. It's crazy. Crazy. Right now, if I have a label or somebody that will just manage and make sure that all these fake pages in Dominican Republic are all brought down and crashed to the ground, I will be so grateful. I will be so grateful. I'm willing to give them half of percentage of my income because it's bad. It's really bad. These people will just come. This video now, they will just come and pick up all the interesting parts. Have a nice 5 minutes. Go and put it on their page. All the racists go and say all the. In fact, I can't even read the comments there. I can't read it. I can't read it. If I read it sometimes, I'll just be crying. I need help to even start my day if I read that kind of comment. So I have to. It's literally poison. I have to get off that. People have an agenda, no matter how they come with straight face. Just move on with the lessons and be cautious. I will be trying my best to be cautious. I mean, I learned the bitter way, I learned the hard way. And it's a shame that even with the biggest betrayer of my life, I have my two daughters with. So it's a it's a funny situation. But we move. In my life, I have never done anything to anybody. In fact, if I do something to you, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'll be like, Cora. Except you hurt me. I don't hurt. I don't like to hurt. I don't like to do anything. I don't like to do anything like that because Kama, she's a very, very mean or she's Kama. Kama is me when I'm 60 years old. She's a mean old babe. Yeah, Kama will come for you. And that's the law of the universe. That's why I like to just keep it, I like to keep it moving. I like to keep it love, good vibes. I'm nice to you until you're not nice, until you try to hurt me. Thank you, Princess Buki Abo Festo. Thank you for 500 stars. Appreciate you. Love you. So please, if you see all these fake pages, help me report them. Help me ban them. And my own page is demonetized. And the only thing I make from is from your stars. My pages are demonetized. And these fake pages are just packing and they are monetized. So please, I beg you in the name of God. Christ was deceived, but you will get over. Trust in the Lord. Amen. Thank you. My own. I know be Jesus Christ, so me I be Cora, I'll be do, but the one where happened to me, it was a shock. I just was going through thank God I finally paid for iCloud storage, so I can have all my pictures and videos in an iCloud backup cloud. I didn't have iCloud for the longest time. I didn't know I was suffering. I was going through it. I just saw a video of me holding Athena. She was red and I was screaming, "What did I do to you, please? What did I do to you?" I was screaming. And I saw a video that I had sent. This was when I saw the video of my ex on the internet saying I had orgies with people at 4 months pregnant. I remember sending him a video because at that time I was just like, what is going on? What is going on? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, what's going on? So I was like, what did I do to you, Justin? What did I do? Do you want me to make you mashed potatoes? Is it? I can't have sex with you right now. I'm bleeding. What did I do to you? It shocked me. It shocked me. Cora, my advice to you now is to just focus on saving all the pennies. God, yes, I need to save. I also need to get my life together. I think it's time for me to get my life together. I think it's high time I get my shit together, I need to get my shit together. When I get my shit together, I have everything together. Things are going great. My girls are fine, are all right. Make sure that my children are not put and exploited online again by God's grace. Get my act together. Focus on my coins, on not being homeless in LA. Focus on my kids. Focus on myself. Focus on my lovers, on my business. That's what I need to do. But always sleep with your eye open. Do not trust anyone wholeheartedly. Learn from me. Do not be like me. Be better than me. I love you. I'm Coral BD, that's singing dancing princess all the way from the motherland here in LA. And we keep it moving. We keep it pushing. Every day is a day to be grateful for life. Every day is a holiday. Oh yeah, day. Oh yeah, day. Oh yeah, day. Oh wait. Me and my guys with the chi with the pop 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 pop. I mean, I get bala bala. Do you know what I just learned? That even when I ban you from my Facebook, do you know that there are some people I banned about a year ago that I'm seeing them back here? So is it like 1 year imprisonment? So it's not permanent. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Facebook? That is not permanent. Even if I ban you, the person can still come back. Can you imagine? I don't even have the power to ban. Ah, I don't have the power to ban. Jeez. Oh, the emperor, the champion, the conqueror, the lion is here. Empress, thank you for 10 super thanks. Love you. Sabu, sabu, eva, eh. Sleep with your eyes open. My closest friends, my closest friends, they tell me things like, "Ah, he's my friend as well. He's my friend too. I don't know who to support." I'm telling you, he's my friend. I don't know. I'm not going to talk bad about anybody. Even when I tell her, I say, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know what you want me to do. My own closest friends at that time. But life has a way of shaving you down. Shaving you down. Shaving you down. Life has a way of shaving you down. Cutting off all the loose ends. All like the colossal betrayal that I went through. The colossal betrayal that I went through. I didn't even have to pick my friends. My friends just gravitated. It was kind of like putting water in when you wash beans and you take the peels out, you put water, all the shafts will come to the top. That's what happened with me. All my real friends just moved and they made sure I was fine. All the fake ones just fell off. I'll just see them. They'll be saying accountability is key. And she was the one that was doing da 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 da. She was da 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 da. You see them, they'll just be dropping off. Life has a way of doing that for you. So I love you. Till we see you tonight in Crash Kitchen. Keep it right, keep it tight. Was Aibo. Hey, hey, I can't even turn off this live video.